We are all children of God, created in God's image, the imago Dei. As such, we have intrinsic value, everyone, no exceptions. God reaches out to us, asking us to turn towards him, to have faith in his love for us. We choose to be a Christian every day, and his grace helps us to make that choice. We have the freedom to act as we wish, though, including to turn away from God and God's grace. And if we choose to turn away, he respects that choice. I go through times when I feel closer to God and times when God seems more distant. For me, going to Mass is a choice that I make to turn towards God, and I find that it helps me turn towards and focus on God in the week to come. For me, at least, it's important to fully participate in the Mass. I'm not just an observer, a member of the audience, but actively involved in the prayers and what is happening. Sure, I get distracted by other thoughts during Mass all the time, and that's when you make the choice to turn back towards God. And sometimes you don't. Distractions are distracting. We have many responsibilities and relationships to maintain in the world around us. We need to work, find housing, get and prepare food, and so on. Sometimes we think that the distractions will satisfy us, will truly make us happy. A loving spouse, a good job, a fun hobby, and so on. These are all good things that can point us towards God and help connect us to God. But we can also expect them to replace God. And that's a heavy burden to put on a loved one. It's certainly too much to expect from your latest online purchase or a new car. My 8-year-old sons are learning this. Again and again, they think they need the next video game to make them happy. Like the Samaritan woman at the well, we will get thirsty again. The values of the world around us may also push us away from God. Being told you are a beloved child of God is great to hear. However, if everyone is fully a child of God, then it radically alters how we are called to act in the world. Most cultures teach us to care for and protect our families and friends and people like us, our tribe, before all others. Again and again, the Bible, the people of Israel are told to protect the weakest in their societies, the poor, foreigners, refugees. Sometimes we do not respond to God's grace, his invitation to turn towards faith in him, because we don't feel worthy of it, because we do not deserve it, because of what we have done or failed to do. But that's not the most important thing about us to God. God's grace, his invitation to faith, is a gift to everyone no matter who they are or what they have done. We cannot earn or deserve God's love. It is simply a gift. For me, an example of the gift of grace comes at the end of what I think of as the third Star Wars movie, Return of the Jedi, the one that ends with the rebels destroying the second Death Star. In the end, Darth Vader betrays the Emperor and protects his son. Despite all the evil that Darth Vader has done throughout his life, his spirit is shown with those of the other heroic Jedi. I've heard some very emphatic words about how wrong this is, and in truth, it bugs me too. It seems unjust and unfair, and it is unjust and unfair. But that's what grace is, an undeserved gift given not because of, but in spite of who we are. No matter what, God asks us to have a relationship with him again and again. He will keep trying, hoping we'll pick up the phone. He's always calling us to faith. He will always try to start the conversation anew.